Lynn William Kloepfer was born in Boise in 1913. The family moved to Rupert, Idaho, where he graduated from high school as valedictorian and student body president. Lynn graduated from Utah State University, second in his class, and received his J.D. from UC Berkeley in 1938. He practiced law in California for 57 years, first in Sacramento and San Francisco before setting up shop in Ontario. One of his most endearing traits was his love of playing games. He'd often challenge us to a game of backgammon, only to follow it up by asking, "Got time for one more?" Grandpa and Grandma loved to travel the world, and they saw much of it, from the Gobi Desert and African safaris to flying over Mount Everest and crossing the Soviet Union on the Trans-Siberian Railway. They had many adventures and loved to share their experiences with their 4 children and 12 grandchildren. But the greatest defining aspect of his life was Lynn's love for Marguerite. They were married in 1937 and enjoyed 70 years together. It all started back at Utah State in the debate club. Lynn was an upperclassman and Marguerite just a freshman, but they soon fell in love. Eventually, they eloped, meeting each other halfway between Rupert and Logan to get married.
And all the charms she did possess. Now this did happen once upon a time, when things were not so complex, and how he worshipped the ground she walked.
One legacy they left us is how to build a love that endures. And there's a great story from early in their marriage, while Lynn was still in law school. Marguerite wanted to do something nice for him, so she made an apple pie. But she loved to read, and got distracted reading a new book. By the time she remembered the pie, smoke was pouring from the oven, and what was left of the pie was black as tar. When Lynn came home from school, he found her in tears. But knowing how much it meant to her, he promptly sat down, picked up a fork, and began eating, saying it was the best pie he'd ever eaten.
My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. My love is like a storybook story. It's as real as the feelings I feel. It's as real.